This is Brickisha, New Zealand.
And this is Casey Randall Rick.
And welcome to Anything But the News. Welcome to Anything But the News. I'm not first player.
Oh, that's all right. That's okay. You don't have to be the first player to start everyone.
That's
in any
literally
case, it is. Oh, well, welcome to Anything But the News. In this segment of our show, we will create a story, a news story.
Breaking news.
But what is so special about the story that we create?
We are going to use prompts for the game. Danger.
Danger!
The game.
The game?
Yes. So in this game, we take little prompt cards to kind of drive the story to tell us what we're going to be talking about. So Carl's going to select a danger.
And Laquia will select a skill because she's full of skills.
Full of skills. Carl's going to select a tool.
Because he's a...
He's
not. So these things will determine, you know, the plot points, the skill that someone has, the tool, and then, surprise!
A plot twist.
That's right. Laquia just selected our plot twist.
That's going to be revealed later throughout the story.
Yes.
So
and it moves us to...
Let's talk about the danger.
The danger, ladies and gentlemen, is the fog has overtaken your house and you are nowhere to be found.
Oh, no.
Oh,
okay.
That sounds dangerous.
So, the skill...
Not again.
How does that happen? Now, there's so many cards. The skill that we're going to use is...
dropping things on the floor.
We're going to use... leap short buildings in one single bound. That could be useful.
Okay, yeah.
That could be useful.
Sure.
What's
and
the
then
tool?
What's the tool? The tool is a bow with a quiver full of trick arrows. Yo, we're like superheroes.
Nope.
Oh, we already had that one?
Nope. How does that happen?
We did have that one?
We did.
Are you sure?
Yeah, with the Halloween.
Really?
With the Halloween.
Oh, wow, she's got a good memory.
Yeah.
I remember that. Okay, fine. We had this one too.
No, how does that? I shuffled these cards and there's so many. We're going to have to start taking out the ones that we already did.
Okay.
Okay. The tool.
This isn't.
Oh.
It says to grab them from the discard pile.
Oh my God.
This is not working. This is not working.
All right. This is the one.
Here we go.
This is the one.
So what is the tool?
What's the tool?
The tool is a reusable sauce packet that creates...
Oh no!
What?
Okay, just pick one from there. There's no way.
Okay.
Do these repeat?
The tool, ladies and gentlemen, is a pair of moon shoes. Moon shoes.
Oh, moon shoes. Okay. So now we're going to roll for initiative to see who starts off the story. Oh, 12.
Okay. 18!
All right, so Casey's going to be starting it. This is Brickisha, New Zealand.
There's so much more room now.
There is so much more room.
But the news. Welcome to Anything But the News. My name is Casey Randall Rick.
And I am Brickisha, New Zealand.
Yes, and today we are going to share a heartwarming story in which a couple who lived in this secluded cabin up in the woods in Vermont came across a giant iceberg.
A giant iceberg. I'm pretty sure somebody said that they heard a horn of some kind, and then the fog from the ice just started to descend onto this small town.
Yes, and you know, they weren't too concerned, really. They just thought it's just fog, right? You know, what's so bad about this fog? However, it became so thick, they couldn't see each other. They couldn't find each other. They were literally lost from each other all of a sudden.
And they were out. They were, I heard that they were out on a date.
They were out on a date?
They weren't actually home. They were out on the date.
Oh.
They were stargazing, you know, collecting bark and herbs. And then that's when they were trying to find their way back home and the fog descended. So they needed to try to use some some skills to try to get there.
Yes.
And we learned that both of them were former gymnasts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They were former gymnasts, and in fact, they secluded themselves out in the woods because they created a whole new jungle gym thing out of the woods.
Like an obstacle course.
Yeah, an obstacle course type of thing in the woods. And they were just working that every day, day and night.
Yeah.
For some huge competition. So they were already jumping from tree to tree.
Tree to tree.
Like
Tarzan and Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were trying to get elevation so that they could see above the fog, which wasn't happening. So they were leaping from tree to tree, very dangerous. This fog was descending upon everything, and then it got cold. Plot twist. But you are more skilled at being a major procrastinator.
Oh, the what?
So as they were trying to leap and find their way back home,
they're like, you know what?
They took a couple detours.
We in no rush to get home. Like, come on, I don't really feel like jumping these trees anymore. Because they've been doing this, day and night for, training, and they're just kind of like, we're on our date right now. We're like, don't really feel like it, whatever. And so, luckily, one of them happened to bring a pair of their moon shoes with them. And so, because they were just kind of lazy and didn't want to jump from tree to tree, they put on their moon shoes. That's powered by the moon, obviously.
The moon.
And so, it started to get dark. And so the moon came out, which powered their moon shoes.
Yes. And what that ended up doing was allowing them, one, they had instant illumination, so they were able to see. They were able to see more than a foot in front of them because the fog was so deep. And then secondly, I don't know what happened, but somebody played some Michael Jackson. They started moonwalking back down the trail.
Wow, that's fantastic.
So, did they ever make it back home? Do we know?
You know what? They didn't. They just didn't bother, and but they did come across that iceberg, and they decided to just chill out there. It was
chill.
It's a magical iceberg, because it's out in nowhere, and it shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
And they made a home out of that.
Okay. Well, happy endings come to those who wait, I guess.
Yes.
Or procrastinate.
That's right. They were procrastinating. They're never gonna make it home.
Thank you for tuning in to anything but
the
news.
News.